Hey guys, how you doing? What I'm gonna talk about today would make some of you consider this to be stupid or pointless. And yeah, I totally get you. Cause there's literally dozens of videos out there in this platform, made of course by other Indian YouTubers, with a lot of audience talking about what's really wrong with Indian gaming community. So why Dimux? Why are you doing this, bro? For views? Maybe. Most of these YouTubers in their videos, don't get me wrong, I don't mean any disrespect to them, bring out their opinions, rants, and some of them are really sad truths. But what I often hear in these videos are
पबजी
कम्युनिटी है पबजी
दे आर एमुलेटर गेमर
गेम से ज्यादा तो लोगों के भैया कंट्रोवर्सी ये हैकर लंड हैकर लौड़ा हैकर
बकवास कम्युनिटी है। सिर्फ पबजी और आगे पबजी पीछे पबजी, हर जगह पे पबजी ही पबजी।
अरे मेरे भाई
how the game called PUBG Mobile, a single game, ruined our gaming community, or how people prefer mobile gaming over anything else now. So eventually, I thought to myself, are those the things that's killing our community? No, these aren't the sole problem. These seems to me as stupid reasons rather than the straight fact. In my point of view, there are certain things more to take in address. Before we begin, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you guys ever sat through a game and credit scene and wondered, I don't see many Indian names around here? Or watched an esports match and thought, gosh, I wish I was an esports player, showing off my skills in front of thousands who come to see me, people loving me? That would be great. Or wait, would you guys love to pursue a career based on your hobby? That is gaming? Who doesn't, right? Well, buddy, let me expand that question for you. What would your parents' response be? I know the answer. This coming right at your face. We all know that's what's gonna happen. Let me run you guys through some facts. When we just Google the top highest paid professional gamers of 2020, according to an article in Google, we get a list of 5. Kuro Takasomi, also known as Kuroki, Amir Al-Barkawi, also known as Miracle, Ivan Ivanov, also known as Mind Control. Yeah, okay. At last, Sahil Arora, also known as Universe. Don't let that name fool you. He's actually an Indo-American. He has an ancestry from India. Well, at least an Indian that counts, right? They all have an estimate income of $3 million. At least they make money doing this. But our people don't care about this. They might even don't know they exist. When we look at the best Indian gaming channels on YouTube, everybody is a fan of Dynamo, Cronton, Alpha Clasher, Octo Always, Garibu, Gunshot, The Rockney, The Rackazone, Mortal, and Kariminati. Well, most of them plays PUBG, but they have a solid fan base, they earn money, and they do what they like the most, gaming. The way I see this is the major problem that holds back our community, that stops passionate gamers who want to be a game developer, an esports player, a game critic, or even to begin a simple walkthrough channel on YouTube is the damn society we live in. Don't look at me like that. It's a shame that even now we as a community is not accepted much in India compared to all other countries around the world. Even I had a personal instance. When I completed my high school, I wanted to join a 3-year course in game designing. I was excited. I approached my parents with my plan. But what my parents' response was, not this, no, that I would not have a better future in this. What about them? They earn more than enough to feed their own grandchildren nowadays. But hey, I don't blame my parents. I love them. It's not their fault. The civilized mindset of Indian society makes them believe that. Hell, there's even training in colleges around the world for esports. I heard this rumor 3 years back. It's a thing for them, but not for us. There's actually 3 freaking jobs available in India. Either you become a doctor or an engineer, or you should have a government job. Everything else is You guys see my point? People over here in India don't see gaming as a profession, to be accurate, when actually it is, and professionals in this field earn tens and thousands of dollars at least. What I mean to say is, if we as gamers were much accepted in our society, I assure you guys, there would have been more to these and many Sahil Aroras or Kareem Inatis to add up in these lists. They would have been a thing. I even get depressed thinking, why doesn't esports arenas take place more often in India? Game cons or tournaments and events where gamers with similar passion could strengthen the community, meeting new people with similar taste and views. Nope. India needs millions of doctors and billions of engineers so we can raise the bars of unemployment a little too higher than previous charts. A good community is only seen as a good example based on how much we contribute towards it. It doesn't mean that everyone in that circle should feel exactly what you like or what you feel. So it doesn't mean that people should hate PUBG or GTA 5 because others won't love what you like. It's the goddamn internet. You can find people similar to your tastes and views everywhere. Hell, I want every single one of you who might be talented at some game or wants a dream come true job at gaming industry, chase it. Don't kneel down to thoughts like, what would people say? Screw them. Contribute more to your community. Secondly, let's talk about that PUBG Mobile thing. PUBG Mobile became the GTA Sandas between Indian gamers and even non gamers. The biggest hit of 2017. Still is, and it's creating a vast fan base within this to this. So, how can you guys say that this thing destroyed our community? I don't think so. See these? I got these from Quora, from gamers around India. That's why I said these points made by other YouTubers seemed stupid for me. But wait, I do agree with them at what they talk about PUBG still trending in YouTube. I mean, look at this. The rest of the world moved on with Modern Warfare, Red Dead Redemption 2, and are hyped over PlayStation 5, Xbox Scarlet, Xbox Series X, Xbox 2. What the hell is that called again? AMD RTX cards, next gen ray tracing cards for AMD, Nvidia DLSS improvement, Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil 3, etc. etc. What we Indians contribute are always to PUBG. That's bad. I mean, it's your choice, but if we keep on doing this, we might end up back to square zero. When PUBG became a mass hit among people, gaming channels became popular. People were provided with cheap internet service at that time. Thanks, Ambani. Hence, these people and our community grew with a great potential, and it still will. But the progress we made so far would collapse because I think we should move on with the trend rather than dusting cobwebs. Because why do you think India still is a developing country even after all these years? We follow the same damn solution made in the late 80s or 90s to our present problem. PUBG had its spark on us. Let's give other games a try too, right? So, my first video to this channel is up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do subscribe for more. Leave your thoughts and criticisms in the comment box below, and I would see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.